Hi everyone, welcome back to your workout today. Today we're going to do a long box flow. It's a sculpt class and I'm calling it tch'n Box Burnout. So is what you're going to need today. We're going to start with our long box on the reformer. I have my foot bar up in the middle shelf position, or some people call it the up position, and I have one red spring on, and on my reformer that's one medium. So go to whatever spring you would use on your reformer that feels about like one medium spring. I'm also going to be using my soft Pilates ball to start, and then pull out your weights. We're going to go from medium to heavy today. So I have some 10s out, some 12s, some 15s. I know many of you are not going to have that variety, so just pull out whatever you have it out and handy nearby so that you can easily grab them when needed. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start with those weights. I'm going to pick my 12 pounders. I'm going to be doing a chest fly like that, okay? So go with whatever you would feel comfortable with a chest fly. And I'm going to put those weights on my platform like this. Hopefully they stay put. We'll see. They might fall right on off. Okay, so with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. All right, we're going to start warming up the core per usual, okay? So I'm going to start with my feet on my platform like this, and my feet are nice and wide, and I've opened them nice and wide so that I can press my shins into the corners of my foot bar. Now my foot bar does stay still. If your foot bar doesn't stay still, you're not going to want to press into it too much, okay? So, and I'm going to start with the ball. I'm going to scoot my butt forward. I'm going to start with the ball right between my shoulder blades, right here like this. And then I'm going to bring my hands behind my head, cradling the head in your hands. Inhale for nothing. And then exhale, curling up to right about where you start to lose that ball. And then roll it right back down. Exhale, curl. Think about cinching your ribs to your hips as you curl. Inhale, reclining back down. Let's go for 8 more. Deflating those abdominals as you roll it up. Exhale, take it up for 7. Deflating the abs as you curl. We're here for 6. And 5. For 4. 3. 2. Last one right here. And 1. Now I'm going to reach and grab my weights. It's not always easy to grab the weights and keep the ball where it is. I know. All right. Whoop, almost lost my weights, almost lost my ball. Normally I have a really good method for doing this. Today I'm not doing it today. All right, so grab your weights. Now scoot your butt forward or just slide the box underneath you a little bit. All right. So we're right here like this. I'm reclining on the ball. The ball is between my shoulder blades now, okay? My head is not supported by the ball. We're going to go into a chest fly. I'm going to inhale, open, contract the core, weights back together for 10. Inhale, open, 9. Now you want this to be pretty heavy. I want 10 to be tough. We're here for 8. If you're breezing through this, pick up some heavier shit. You've got this. Woo! For 7, and I just demonetized myself by swearing on YouTube. We're here for 6, for 5, for 4, 3, you got it, 2, last one, and 1. Good, hold it right here. Inhale, prepare, exhale, tiny little lifts for 10. Deflating the abs as you lift for 9. You've got it. 8. Ditch the weights if you need to. We're here for 7. Whoo! And 6. You've got it. Hang in there. For 5. Think about deflating those abs as you lift. Final 4. And 3. 2. This is it right here. 1. Keep the weights right where they are. Walk your feet up to that foot bar. Just practice opening the carriage. bringing it back home. Now you got to keep an eye on your foot bar. We're going to add tiny little jumps for 10. We want you to feel those deep core muscles for 9. Lifting from that pelvic floor, we're here for 8. If this is too much and you're feeling it in your neck, go down to 1 weight. Still feel it, go down to no weights. Whoo! 7. You've got it. We're here for 6. 5. Hang in there. 4. 3. 2. Last one right here. 1. All right, ditch your weights. Are they going to fit on our carriage? They're probably going to roll off. All right. It's okay. You only need 1 weight. So if one rolls off, no big deal. Hands come behind the head. Let that neck relax. All right, we're going here again for 10. Lifting from that pelvic floor for 9. Deep abs right here, my friends. We're here for 8. Yes. And 7. Lifting from the pelvic floor and drawing those abs in tight for 6. Maintain that scoop for 5. Do not let that low back arch or lift. You want to think about pressing the low back down. 4. 3. 2. 1. Nice job. All right, relax over right here like that. If one of your weights falls off, no big deal. Now, we need to grab our straps. Go ahead and grab them. All right, I want you to be able to float your feet off of your foot bar. My hands are in the long loops. Try not to let the knees be too close to the body. We're right here like this. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, deflate the abdominals. Reach your fingers together. Now, as I open, I'm going to lengthen the legs long. As I exhale, I draw everything in. We're here for 8. Inhale, open. Contract the core, draw it in right there for 7. We're here for 6. You've got it, my friends, for 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one right here. This is it. 1. All right. Go ahead and just let the straps drop. Arch over your ball. Get a nice big stretch. All right. We're going to do a little lateral flexion, a side sit-up right here. So let's take whatever weight did not fall off, if you still have one. Bring it on the headrest right there. If you lost a weight, go ahead and retrieve it now. All right. So we're going to go into a side sit-up. You only need 1 weight, okay? So I'm going to place the ball underneath my bottom waistline. I'm going to tuck my bottom leg under, and then I just thread my top leg underneath that foot bar. We're going to go into a side sit-up. Hands behind your head. We're going to inhale, take it down. Squeeze the top glute. We're going to take it up. Here we go for 10. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift it right there for 9. Cinching your rib to your hip as you lift for 8. 7. 6. And 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one right here. This is it. 1. Bring that hand down to your headrest. Grab that weight right here like this. So it should be heavy in your hands. We're going to reach it up, resist as it comes down for 10. Reach it up, resist. Now, if you have a lighter weight, you can keep the arm long. I can't do it with this heavy weight. And do a long arm sweep versus the bent arm. Here we go for 8. Resist as it comes down. Lift it up for 7. You've got it. We're here for 6. And 5. 4. Hang in there. We're here for 3. 2. Last one. 1. Let's replace that weight on the headrest. Let's find that strap. Woo! Where'd it go? Find that strap. I should have not just let it drop, but it is what it is. All right, bring your hand into the longer loop. Draw the shoulders down. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, draw the shoulder blades straight down. We're here for 10. You're drawing that shoulder blade down as you lift from that pelvic floor for 9. You've got it. Here we go. We're here for 8. Woo! Really feeling that top waistline and arm for 7. And 6. This should be heavy. As long as it's not hurting your shoulder, I want it to be heavy for 5 and 4, 3, 2, last one right here, this is it, 1. Nice job. Go ahead, ditch that weight or that strap. Now I'm just going to wedge my ball underneath the reformer this way here. I'm going to come to kneeling like this. I'm going to pick up my weight again. One foot is on the carriage, one hand is on the box. Shoulders are square. Pull it up for 10. Resist it coming back down. Pull it straight back for 9. Resist. 8. You've got it. If you can go heavier, go heavier. For 7. 6. Still working that same area of the body for 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one right here. Hold it up here. Hold it. Pulse it. 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That weight can go back onto the headrest. Go ahead and bring both knees onto your box. Reach down, grab that long loop. We're going to work the same muscle group here, okay? Arm is long. We're going to press it straight back. We're here for 10. Now I'm going to feel the tricep as well this time. We're here for 9. Drawing that shoulder blade down for 8. Not letting those shoulders dome forward for 7. 6. You've got it. And 5. It should be tough for 4, but I want you to maintain that form. You've got it. We're here for 3. Come on, come on, come on. Here we go. 2. Ouchie. Yes, I know. Woo. 1. All right, shimmy to the right side. Now we're going to take that longer loop and I'm going to bring it over the arch of my outside foot like this. So my left knee is all the way on the right side of my box and the strap is over my right foot, okay? Now I'm going to switch on the glute, sweep it back. Here we go. We're here for 10. My springs feel kind of heavy this morning. For 9. Switching on the glute as I sweep. For 8, you got it. And 7, whew. For 6, we're just warming up, my friends. For 5, 4, try not to sway in that low back too much. For 3, you've got it. Final 2, this is it right here. 1. Replace that strap. And while you're at it, go ahead and grab the other strap. Bring it back onto those pegs. Yeah, I was just certain that I had the wrong spring on because it felt heavy today. All right, so we're going to go into control front. So bring both of your hands on your box. Push away from the foot bar. You can also have your feet on the platform. And come into a nice, strong plank position. Abdominals are drawn in to support that back. Slide the box away, right back in for 10. You're going to feel the deltoids, the shoulders a bunch, but that core needs to stay connected. 8. And 7. You've got this. We're here for 6. Woo! And 5. 4. How are we doing? For 3, don't quit. 2, last one right here. 1. All right, we're gonna work backwards. So we go into the leg sweep, okay? So I'm just gonna shimmy my box. It kind of got a little crooked. So I'm just gonna fix my box. All right, now from here, I start on the left side, so I shimmy all the way to the left side. My ball is going to be in the way, so I'm going to move it. And I pick up that strap. I'm going to bring it over the arch of my foot. And then I extend the leg down. Abdominals are drawn in. Let's go. Here we go for 10. Switching on that glute as I sweep for 9. Rounding that booty. We're here for 8. Think perky buns right here. Yes. For 7. 6. 5. 4. How we doing? Are we feeling it? We're here for 3 and 2. Finishing it right here. 1. You got it. Take that strap off. Bring it into the left hand. Shimmy to the center of your box. All right, roll those shoulders back. Let's go. Here we go. Take it back for 10. Shoulders are staying square. I'm not letting those shoulders droop forward for 8. 7. For 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one right here. This is it. Let's get it. Woo! 1. Ditch that strap. Now you take your left foot, you bring it onto the carriage so that we can do that row. You pick up that weight. Here we go. Pull it straight back for 10. This is an extension exercise for 9, so maintain a nice long spine for 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Ditch the weight, just bring it to the headrest. Now we pick up that ball, we go into the side mermaid lat pull. I call that mermaid lat pull. Fix all of my big puffy hair. Get it out of my lip gloss. Big hair problems. All right. So we come down onto our side like this, and we pick up that strap. Knees are stacked. Draw the shoulder down. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, draw it straight down right there for 10. I initiate by drawing that shoulder blade down for 9. Notice I don't let the carriage go all the way home. I stop when my hand gets above the shoulder. 8. 7. Really find those lats for 6. And 5. 4. If you keep your ropes really, really short for 3, this might be too heavy. 2, so you might need to go to a lighter weight or lengthen those ropes. 1. All right, I keep my ropes so that the long loop is just a little bit longer than the shoulder rest. And it's feeling awfully heavy because they're about an inch too short, I think, today. All right, elbow. Elbow is bent. Are you ready? Let's go. Reach it up. Resist with those lats right there for 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. This is it right here. 1. Whoo! Ditch that weight. You are done with her. All right, you're going into that side sit-up, so you might need to adjust a little bit. I like to keep the ball nice and low. Bottom leg is tucked in, top leg is long. Fully lace those hands behind your head. Inhale, take it down. Exhale, take it up for 10. Think about cinching your rib to your hip as you lift for 9. Cinching right there for 8, and I'm squeezing that top glute for 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one right here. 1. Give it a little stretch. Woo! All right, you guys. Let's get after it. So, you're done with this ball. We're going to ditch the ball. I want you to grab some water and a towel. Meet me right back here. We're going to change our equipment around. We're going to get after our first tch'n box burnout flow. All right, welcome back. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to take our straps off first, okay? We're going to go to a no springs flow. So you take your straps off. Then you don't want the straps tight because it's going to kind of mess up the carriage. Take your spring off. Now watch what I do with my straps. I want you to kind of loosen them like that so that there's a lot of slack in that bottom rope. If there's not slack, it's going to mess up the movement of the carriage a little bit. So create some slack, take your box, bring it all the way here like this, as far back as it can go. We have no springs on. Let me look at my setup. We want to bring one weight onto your reformer, or I'm sorry, onto your box, and so that you can choose which weight you're going to do. We're going to be in a side plank, and we're going to do an overhead reach like this in a side plank. I'm going with a 10-pounder, okay? So I'm going to put that 10-pounder right here like this. And yeah, I think that's all that we need. Weight is on the box. And okay, let's bring our foot bar down to the bottom shelf. If you're on a leg row 2, you don't even have to touch your foot bar, okay? For me, I want to be able to stand on the platform for some lunges and still have the foot bar up. So I'm going to bring my foot bar down to the bottom shelf like this. You can even take the foot bar all the way down if you want to, but some people like to know that it's there, that they can grab onto. All right, just collecting my thoughts here. That's all that we need. All right, here we go. So I'm going to start facing you. We're going to be primarily working this side right here. So this leg, which is closest to your box when you're on your side of your carriage, okay? So go ahead. Oh, and if I lift my headrest on my reformer, it gives me just a little bit more wiggle room with the carriage and the box, okay? So if you want to lift up your headrest, go ahead and do it. It makes just a slight difference. I'm going to move my weight to the back side a little bit. I'm going to come down onto my forearm. Now, I want to line myself up so that my legs go right between the shoulder rest on top of the headrest. So my trochanter is literally on the headrest. And then I'm going to lift it back up. So there's no springs right here, okay? Lower it down, drop the hips. My hips are stacked. Press into this elbow, hollow out the armpit, lift it up. Now we're going to add to it. We're going to extend the leg, lift the arm. So we lower everything down, cinch your rib to your hip, lift it up for 10, separating those thighs. For 9, I call this the butt buster because I feel it on the outsides of my hips. For 7, 6, and 5, 4. You got it. How we doing? We're here for 3. Woo! For 2. Last one right here. This is it. 1. Now we're going to come to our hands and our toes. So I take my hands like this, so my thumbs are facing in. Carefully come up. Now, I want you to either stack the legs like this, or you can crisscross them, okay? So start with the hip down. Now press into your hands, lift the hips up. If you want to add a little bit of a snake, dropping the hips, looking at the foot bar, you can do that too. Now press into the hands, lift it up. 6. Going for a total of 6 because it is pretty tough. We're here for 5. You've got it looking down at the foot bar, lifting the hips up to the ceiling for 4. This is advanced. You've got it. We're here for 3. Woo! How we doing? 2. Last one right here. 1. Catch your breath. Now, you're going to bring your foot onto that box. No springs, but the carriage can't move that much anyways, okay? So start with your hands down, nose, knees, and toes, and take it up. Now, when you feel comfortable, reach the hands out in front. We're going down and up for 10, down and up for 9. You might have to wiggle that foot around just a little bit. We're here for 8, 7. The important thing is I'm keeping all of my weight over the box. We're here for 6. Really feeling that left leg. For 5. How we doing? We're here for 4, 3, 2. Last one right here. 1. Woo! Carefully turn this way. Hands come to the box. Take it down to your lunge. You might have to move that carriage foot around just a little bit. And now you're going to take it up. Good. If you can, your hands come on your head, slightly hinging forward as you go down for 10. Right back up. Hinging forward for 9. Maintain a nice long extended spine for 8, 7, are we feeling the burn? For 6, come on, come on, come on, we've got this. For 5, woo! 4, ouchie. For 3, the leg's getting a break in just a second. 2, this is it. 1, woo! All right, I want to get my my weight out of the way for a second, so I'm just going to bring it to the carriage. We are going to do some pikes with a push-up. Now you can eliminate the push-up if you want to. So my feet come to about the center of my carriage. I'm going to come out to a plank. I'm going to go into a push-up, scoop the abs, pike it up. We're here for 10. If you just want to pike like this, that is fine. Otherwise, you go right down for 9. Deep abs right here. 8. Try to not separate the movements. As the legs extend, go down to that push-up. 7. Elbows are narrow. We're here for 6. You've got it. How are we doing? For 5. Woo! 4. 3. 2. Woo! 1. Woo! Give yourself a little break. That was tough, huh? Woo! Okay. Bring the weight back. All right. Weight is back. All right. You're going to turn your toes to the side like this, okay? And I want your left hand to come to the center. So you're in a nice strong plank. We're going to reach it up and then return it for 10. Make sure that shoulder is over your hand for 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. You've got it. For 4. How we doing, my friends? For 3. Ouchie. Woo! 2. 1. Woo! Catch your breath. Sit back over your heels for a second. We're going to take it to the other side. All right. Roll her over. Turn your toes to the other side. That shoulder is directly over your hand. Here we go. Reaching it up for 10. You've got it. Keep going. For 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Catch your breath. All right, now we go back to the legs. So we'll bring our weight down here to get it out of the way. Actually, it's probably fine right there. Okay, so we do 10 back lunges and then 10 to the side. And then we end with that side plank series. Okay, catch your breath. Here we go. Carefully bring your foot up to that box. Walk your other foot back. You want to walk it back enough that the carriage can fully close. Here we go. Stand into that heel. Take it up. We're here for 10. Hinging forward, nose, knees, and toes. You're going to feel the glutes more that way. Take it up for 9, 8, 7. Spine is long, lifting from that pelvic floor for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, carefully turning to the side this way, like this. All right, you want to make sure that all of your weight is distributed over the box, not the carriage. Are you ready? Here we go. Take it up for 10. Reach those hands forward. 9. All of the weight is over that box. 8, 7. You've got it. 6. Woo! And 5, 4. Hang in there. For 3. Come on. 2. Woo! 1. Catch your breath. Oh, that was exhausting. Hands come to your box. We go into that snake. Legs are long. All right, so we're here like this. Press into your hands to lift the hips up. A little bit of a twist. I come down, I look over the shoulder. Press into the hands, take it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo, bring it down. Oh, almost there, guys. Catch your breath. Whew, I'm out of breath. Coming down to my elbow, dropping the hip. So remember, you want the thighs to go right between the shoulder blocks. Lift it up. Hand comes to the head. Extend the leg long. We're here for 10. Lower the leg as the carriage opens. Pull the legs apart as you draw the carriage to the box. You've got it. And 9 more. 9, 8. It's not the toughest exercise. For 7. So be thankful. For 6. Woo. 5. Is your heart rate getting up there? 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, hallelujah for exercises that aren't too tough. All right. Whew. Catch your breath. We're gonna change things around just a little bit. I'm going to go to 1 blue spring. However, if you want just a little bit more of a challenge, maybe do that blue spring high or go to your red spring. Okay, I think I'm gonna try my blue spring high. So that when I say high, that means I put it on the button. On my reformer, I have the option of either putting it on the hook or putting it on the spring bars buttons. It's totally up to you. Okay, I'm self-conscious when I say buttons because people always laugh at it. I just like to enunciate. Okay, catching my breath. All right, here's what we need for our equipment. I want you to take the lighter of your weights. For me, it's a 10-pounder. I'm gonna bring it on my headrest. Where is she? I don't know, I'll just grab a new one. So it's gonna go on my headrest like that. Now, I want some heavy ones because I'm gonna do an overhead reach and a bicep curl, and I'm only doing 1 set, so I wanna go heavy AF, okay? So I'm gonna put some 15-pounders on my box for that one. Okay, so you do you. So they're gonna go right there like that. Now, before we start, grab a sip of water. All right, so we got our 10-pounder on our headrest, our heavy AFs for our overhead press on the box. Let's go. Foot bar is already down, are lowered. Bring your feet up. Kick those feet up. Don't get comfy though. All right, overhead press for 10. Are you ready? Let's go. Reach it up. Resist with those lats as you come down for 10. 9, 8, 7. Whoo! For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take them down. Let the arms rest for a second. I just started taking creatine like a week ago. I don't know if it's working. Do I look stronger? I don't feel stronger, but I'll let you know in a month if I think the creatine's working. All right, so now we're gonna go into a bicep curl. Whoo, here we go. For 10, 9, 8. Keep those elbows close to the body. We're here for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, ouchie, 2, give me just one more, 1, whoo, all right, scoot the weights back a little bit. Your hands are gonna come to your box like this. So I'm gonna scoot those back, Hands come to my box. We're gonna come to a reverse bridge, okay? So I'm gonna walk my feet all the way to the carriage, like this, and I'm gonna lift my hips. Now take one foot, bring it on top. We're gonna do both sides, so it doesn't matter which side you picked, okay? All right, so just keep the hips high, practice pulling the carriage towards you. Feel that hammy? Is it cramping? I hope not. We're gonna take it down. This sometimes stretches it out a little bit. Tricep dip, lift the hips, pull. 10. Shoulders stay out of your ears as you dip. Lift the hips, pull. 8. 7. You got it. Woo! For 6. How are we doing? And 5. Woo! 4. I told you it was going to be a bitch and burn today. For 3. 2. 1. Give those arms just a little bit of a break. Shake them out. We got to do the other side. All right. Left foot is going to be on the carriage. By the way, I think Nikki's on there. Do you like that I'm wearing your color tone? Neutral colors just for you today, Nikki. All right. All right, whenever I see neutral tones, I think of her. All right, we're going to bend. We're going to lift the hips, press into the heel, pull. 10. Bend, shoulders are staying out of ears. Lift the hips, switch on that glute and hammy as you pull. You've got it, we're here for 8. And pull. 7. Pull. Whew. For 6. Pull. And 5. Ouch, how are those arms? You've got it. Come on, come on, come on. Here's 4. Whew, my arms are killing me. For 3. Whoo! 2. Oh, last one. I cannot do another one. 1. Whew. Those little hamstring pulls kind of give you a little bit of a break. Catch your breath. All right, this is going to be a nice little stretch, but we're only doing a few, so don't get too excited. All right, so your hands are going to come to your shoulder blocks. I come onto my knees like this. We're going to do a nice cat-cow. Okay, so you're here like this. Make way if you need to. So I want you to lift your head and your tail right here. Now drop your head round your back, pull the carriage under. For 6. Think about reaching that low back up to the ceiling for 5. Those deep abs are pulling the carriage under for 4. You've got it. How are we doing? We're here for 3. 2. Last one right here. 1. Now, your right hand comes to the box. Keep the left hand on the shoulder rest. Pull it out. We're here for 10. You're drawing that shoulder blade straight back. For 9. 8. 7. 6. You've got it. How are we doing? We're here for 5. Woo! 4. 3. 2. 1. Now, take it all the way up. Bring your shoulders over your hands. The working arm, which was my left arm, is going to grab that dumbbell that's strategically placed right there. Here we go. Reverse fly. 10. Draw those shoulder blades together. For 9. 8. If it's too heavy, go into a row or a wide row. Okay? 6 more. For 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. All right. Sit back. Now the right hand is going to stay on that shoulder rest. Let's pull. Here we go. For 10. 9. I feel like it could be a little bit heavier for 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one right here. 1. Come out to that bridge. Okay, so now pick up the weight with that working arm. Here we go. 10. 9. 8. 7. It's really good to have multiple options and weights because no weight is good for every single exercise. This would be way too heavy for another arm movement or way too light for an overhead reach, and it would be way too heavy if we were doing a 12-pounder with this. So it's good to have multiple weights in your little kit of props, okay? All right, so from here, we have a little kneeling burpee, okay? We're gonna use our heavy weights because we're gonna do an overhead reach. We're gonna go for 6 of them, okay? So is what we do. We're kneeling here like this. We're gonna reach the weights up, bring them down, come to your shoulder rest, push up. Are you ready? Let's do it together. Here we go. Grab your weights. It's fun. Let's go. Here we go. Reach it up. 6. Take it out. Push up. Bring it back in. Grab those weights. 5. This is going to get our heart rate up just a little bit. Woo! 4. You've got it. 3. Are those weights heavy enough? Just 2 more. This is it. Woo! All right. You've got 1 more round. Here we go. Pick it up. Woo! You did it, you guys. All right, spring change coming at you right here. So I want you to go to the lightest spring that you have, okay? I'm gonna go to a yellow spring. I was on a blue spring. So it's not gonna be a yellow high. It's just a plain yellow. I'm gonna grab some water. Okay, so just have a range of weights out. Okay, I'm gonna get all my shiz out right here. I'm gonna grab my water. I'm gonna regret having all those weights out. Yep, there's not room for all of them. All right, I'm going with the 12s. I don't feel that creatine kicking in just yet. So, I think it's like snake oil. All right, are you ready? Here we go. All right, so here's our weights. Now, to get into this position, we're gonna come to a kneeling, okay? So we're working this, my right leg, I'm facing you, so it's my right leg first. Just keep an eye, if you're mirroring me, you just wanna keep working the same leg, okay? So is what we're gonna do before we add the weights, turn your toes out, switch on these glutes, pull the carriage under. It's not super heavy. If you want it heavier, you wiggle your toes that way or you wiggle your knee that way, or right here like this. It's gonna slowly build in difficulty. We're gonna go for 10. Now you're gonna pick up those weights. We're gonna do an overhead reach. Here we go. For 10, resist with those lats. 9, I'm gonna pull my light bulbs down, I think. For 8, 7, whoo! For 6, 5, 4, 3, press into the heel as you pull so you feel those glutes. For 2, last one right here, 1. All right, I'm gonna ditch one of the weights. I'm gonna come out to my foot like this. My elbow is right here. I'm gonna pull it back and extend for 10. Down, pull, extend it back. 9, you've got it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whoo! All right, grab the other weight. Where is it? There it is. All right, turn towards your carriage like this. So make sure your back foot is between the risers. We're here like this. So you slightly lean forward. You're gonna pull the carriage this way. If it's not heavy enough, you wiggle those toes forward. As we do it, bicep curl right here for 10. Keep weighing down that carriage foot. For 9, I'm slightly leaning forward. For 8, 7, you should feel this. It should be tough for 6. Whew. 5, 4. Can you feel that glute and hamstring? For 3, ouchie. 2, woo. 1. All right, leave the weights on the box. Now, I want you to take your foot, your back foot, bring it onto the box like that. Now walk this foot forward. Need to go forward quite a bit. All right. Now from here, I'm going to come out of my lunge. I may have gone too far forward, so I'm going to scoot my foot back so that I can actually do the lunge. So it's not the deepest lunge, okay? It is a lot of work. Here we go. Hands out to the sides. 10. Go nice and low. Press into the heel. For 9. I'm not leaning forward this time. That's why my hands are out to the side. For 8. You got it. If you can bring your hands on your head, even better. For 7. Woo! For 6. Press into the heels, you lift. For 5. Can you feel this, my friends? We're here for 4. You've got it. For 3. 2. This is it right here. 1. Woo! Take a little stretch. Now we gotta hop off for a second. We gotta take our box off, okay? So just ditch your weights really quick. Pop the box off the back. Just leave it right there. All right, moving to our foot bar right here like this. The springs are light, so do be careful. Bring the working leg. So I've been working my right leg. So the right foot comes onto the foot bar. Take it down to a lunge and then back up. Now, if you feel comfortable, we're gonna take it down to a lunge right here for 10. You've got it. We're here for 9. Woo! 8. 7. How we doing? For 6, you are almost there, my friends. For 5. 4. 3. 2, last one right here. 1. Oh, step off. Go ahead and come to 1 medium spring. That's a red spring on my reformer. I'm going to bring my foot bar to my middle shelf. We're going to come up like this. So this takes us all the way to the end. So we stretch this leg, then we start over on the other leg. But first, we're going to do a little snake. So my left foot is in the center of my carriage. Toes are facing out. My inside foot comes over. My shoulders are over my hands. I open the carriage out, keeping my shoulders over my hands. And then I press in the back hand as I bring it home. And again, we're taking it out. Press into your back hand as you bring it in. Now, we're gonna do 3 more if you wanna add to it. You take the back hand to the center. This hand is here. Gonna open it out. And then I'm gonna lift the hips, thread the needle under for 3. This is allowing that working leg, the right leg, a little bit of a break before we stretch. Just 1 more. You've got it. And then coming down. I always like to give the leg that you were just working a bit of a break before you stretch it. Now your right foot is either gonna come onto your platform or your foot bar. We're gonna take it out. Hold it here. Get a nice stretch. And back in. 2 more like that. Now if you wanna go a little bit deeper, you take your hands down to your frame and we hold it right there. It's up to you. And back in. Just 1 more on this side. Whew. Taking it out. And back in. All right. Whew. All right, we gotta bring our foot bar back down to that bottom shelf. If you're on a reformer like mine, and we go back to that light spring, which for me is a yellow spring, pop the red off, get that box back up and ready to go. Grab some water if you need it. We're gonna go right into it. Those weights come back up to your box. This takes us to the end. 5 minutes left. That's it, guys. I know if you're Zooming, we started a couple minutes late. Okay, are you ready? Whew, let's get there. All right. So I bring my knee on my box, then I bring my working leg onto the carriage, rotate from the hips, press the toes out. All right, just practice switching on this glute as you pull. It's like, I call it the thut, where your hamstring meets your butt, the thut. Okay, pull it under. Feel the work. When you're ready, pick up those weights. Here we go. Reach it up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, woo! For 5, 4, 3, 2, last one right here. 1. Ditch one of those weights. Come this way. So you take your elbow onto that knee. Are you ready? So we pull it back, press it back for 10, 9, 8, 7. Keep that spine long and extended. For 6, you've got this. We're here for 5. Come on, let's go. Almost there. For 4. Woo! For 3. 2. Last one right here. This is it. Woo! 1. All right. Now, I'm going to turn to square off with my reformer. That back foot. You want it to be, ouch, that hurt. You want to bring it so that's between the risers if you have risers, okay? All right, slightly hinging forward. I want you to weigh that foot down. Practice the pull. If it's not heavy enough, you scoot a foot forward or a knee back. Are you ready? All right, adding the bicep curls or hammer curls, your choice, for 10, 9, I'm gonna scoot my foot forward a little bit, 8, feel that glute and hamstring. Feel that thud. 6, 5, pressing into that heel, heavy for 4, and 3, come on, 2, last one, 1. Leave those weights there. In fact, you can ditch them. Ooh, that was louder than I thought. All right, are you ready? Here we go. Take your big hair if you've got it. Sweep it to one side, because shit's getting real right here. All right. My foot comes on to the box. I walk this foot forward a little bit. The first one is always way tougher, just to find where to move from, I think. All right, so we take it up. Oh, I did it. That's nice. We're gonna go down nice and low. Nose, knees, and toes. Switch on the glute. Take it up. 9 more. Let's go. You got it. 8. Go nice and low. You got it. 7. Can you feel it? Woo! For 6. Nose, knees, and toes. 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one. 1. Woo! Carefully bring both feet to the carriage. Have a little stretch. All right. Quickly, we got to take that box off. Every time I teach this class, I always forget about taking the box off. Not today, my friends. Maybe that creatine is helping me. I'm not as forgetful. Bam. All right. Are you ready? Don't worry, I'll forget something. All right. Here we go. Still working that left leg. Left foot comes onto the platform. Walk your right foot back just a little bit. The ball of my foot is on my platform, not my arch. All right, take it up. Here we go, final 10. We have made it, you guys. Woo! For 9, go nice and low. Woo! I'm so thankful that we made it to the end. For 8, 7, 6, whoo, for 5, you got it, let's go, for 4, come on, come on, come on, we are so close, for 3, you got it, 2, this is it right here, 1, oh wow, step off of there, we're gonna bring your foot bar up to that up position again. Finish with that red spring, your medium spring on. Oh, friends, we made it to, oh, my bracelet's caught in the big hair. We made it to the promised land. Okay, here we go. Finishing with our snake. All right, I hop up. My right foot comes to the center. I cross my left foot over. Shoulders are over the hands. We're just giving that left leg a little bit of a break before we stretch. I'm gonna do one more practice before I add the twist. All right, now take that back hand to the center like this. The other hand reaches to the floor. I'm gonna reach it out, keeping the shoulder over the hand. And then I bring the abdominals out like a sponge. 2 more. Last one. And coming down. Come down to your right knee. Left foot either comes on the foot bar or the platform. Hips are forward. Oh. Take it out. Find a nice stretch. And back in. How we doing? Take the hands down to the frame if it feels good. And back in. I think I like that class. Whew, that might make the workshop. We'll see. One more. The problem with doing workshops are I keep feeling like I keep making the classes, I keep tweaking them so I like them a little bit better, and then I want to go change it in the workshop, but that's a lot of work. And back in. All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed today's class, and I'll see you next time.